Well, hello guys and gals, hope you're well. The way I'm positioned now, I keep coming out of frame, and my head over here, not in the box, but over here. I wanted to mention something real quick. I did a cover to cover. I don't remember who the two young women were. I think it was Morissette Amon was one of them, and the other one might have been Lucy, or it might have been, guys, my brain. Anyway, it got really heated and it got very ugly, and people were snapping at each other. Don't do that, please. I'm going to say this for a while until it just leaves me, because it really bothered me, because there's no need for that. If you like somebody that much, just say, I really like them and I like them better, but you don't have to like cut the other person down. Don't do that. But anyway, I'm going to let that go for now, and probably will. Hopefully this is the last time we hear it from me. So what am I doing? So this is Goanna, or Joanna. It's spelled Goanna. It was from, it just says Friday, but I don't know what Friday it was. She posted this on the Quiet Riot video I did. Again, don't know how long ago that was. But she thought of Classical Gas by Mason Williams, which I have heard that from 1968. But Tommy Emmanuel, which I knew a Tommy Emmanuel years ago, but a guitar player. So this is two guitar players playing an instrumental. And I hope you guys like this. And Goanna, if you're still watching, tell me, or Joanna, Goanna. I'm presuming it's probably Joanna. But if not, let me know. And I hope you're watching. And this goes out to you guys in the future. If you have, you can leave comments below, which I'll urge you to do. And I'll tell you this again at the end of the video. I've created an email address called Anothercoverlover 16 if you'll use that for your comments, you can go ahead and leave, but for suggestions, send them to that email address. The other thing is, would someone send me an email when you see this video? Go ahead and send it. It doesn't have to be a suggestion or anything else. Just send me an email to make sure that it's picking them up. All right, so yeah, Anothercoverlover16 Guys, thank you for your patience with me. Here we go. This is Mason Williams Classical Gas acoustic guitar, or classical guitar, obviously. Well, I love that, guys. So let's hear Tommy Emmanuel do this. I don't know anything about Tommy Emmanuel. Here we go. Strong. Comes out of the gate very strong. That's not a classical guitar though, right? Or maybe it is with steel strings. Anyway. Nice. Wow. Okay, so I got a lot to say about that. Who is this guy, Tommy Emmanuel? Again, I know the name from, I have a friend, or not friends, I had some acquaintances named, and his name was Tommy Emmanuel. Man, that guy can play. Mason Williams is great, but the classic, this Tommy Emmanuel. Let me say this about him, and I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm assuming he's still alive. I'd like to know more about the Mason guy, because we listened to this song, this Mason Williams song, when I was a little boy. I was probably 6 or 7 years old, and then when I was in junior high school, probably in 9th grade, maybe. The band teacher, and I was in band, actually did a class, and it was kind of a music theory class. They called it music appreciation, and you had to take it. But I loved it because I can't remember the band director's name. He was kind of a hard ass, but he was, maybe it was a Kilgore? I don't remember. Anyway, I took that class, and he played this for us. And he really taught me a lot about theory, so much that when I got in high school, I took more theory, and I actually dropped out of band. I played saxophone, and I dropped out of band and really started working more on my keyboards. And then in college, when I went back to college later in life, I was probably 26 or 27. I took a lot of music theory classes because of that teacher. Anyway, so I'd like to know more about Mason Williams. I can certainly look it up, but anything you guys have. This guy right here, this Tommy Emmanuel, complete show-off. Giant, and rightly so. This guy can bring it, right? I think what he reminds me of, if I have any friends from South Carolina, from Columbia, that watch my channel, and you see this particular one, this guy is the acoustic guitar player version of Pete Keller. Now, Pete Keller died a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I liked Pete. He was definitely a bit, he liked me, I liked him. There were people he didn't like, and people didn't like him. Probably a lot more people didn't like him than liked him. He was a blowhard, dude, but personally, I thought he could bring it. He had great tone. He carried this little teeny lunchbox looking amp around with him most places, and could get really good tone out of it. It was a great guitar player, a great electric guitar player, but he had a big moon face, and he'd get all red, and he'd smile, and just like this guy, and he could bring it, but he knew it. And just like this guy, and Pete would get right up in your face, and you'd be trying to play, and he'd be leaning over if you're playing bass for you. He'd get no personal space with Pete Keller at all. That's who this guy reminds me of. He could certainly bring it, though. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed dropping in the pop songs in the middle. The first one, I just couldn't bring it to mind. The second one was an Elton John song, Saturday Night, maybe. But again, loved it. This was Joanna, Joanna. Joanna, if you're still watching, this goes out to you. And thank you so much, and send some others. I'm about caught up, the ones that are on my phone. From now on, if you have you can leave comments here on my videos. If you have a suggestion, you can leave it here. It might get lost. If you don't mind sending me an email, sharing your email with me, or an email where I can reach you, send an email to Anothercoverlover16@gmail.com. And that way, I'm going to use that email as, my name is Jeff Hoffman, so I don't care if most of you have my email in the past. But that's the only one I'll be using, so I can sort through and not get personal email in with this, what I consider my business emails. But guys, thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming out. This guy was great. Loved it. Both of these guys. And we're going to let you go. All right. Thank you very much. Peace, guys. Subscribe, share with your friends. If you like it, they'll like it. Hit the notification bell, because I'm trying to release a bunch at a time, because with my brain and my health, I'm not sure when I'll be able to, if something might happen, I'll be in the hospital again for 4 or 5 days. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. You can leave suggestions in the comments if you want, and hopefully I'll get those. If not, go to Anothercoverlover16, that's right, at gmail.com, and leave them there. And peace, and come back and see me as soon as you can. All right, guys. Bye.